Hello YouTube, I've been having this problem with this 2001 Dodge Grand Caravan Sport since the day I bought it used here just a few months ago. The problem with it was when I turned the turn signal on, either way, didn't matter which way, or if I used the hazard signals, the entire instrument cluster would go dead, just as it looks right now with the engine off. Almost like when you're driving it, the engine did kill, that it died, when in fact it did not. And then as soon as you'd turn the wheel and get the blinker to turn off, all your gauges would come back just as if you had just started the vehicle, and yet you'd been driving for several miles and have never shut it off. The other thing is up there, this indication bar up here that's got all these different lights in it. They were starting to get really dim. The odometer here and your park neutral, indicator, that was starting to get really dim. Every once in a while I'd see one of the turn signals on either side kind of light up, but really, really dim, flashing with the turn signal. You'd hear a relay clicking up here, but that relay does not actually drive your turn signals in a 2001 to 2007 Dodge Grand Caravan. It's actually driven by the body control module, which is located way underneath the dash on the driver's side here, underneath the kick panel. I'd taken that out, tore it all apart down to the circuit board, looking for problem spots. I took out my signal switch here, tore that open, cleaned it all up a couple of times, and the problem was intermittent. It would kind of come and go. One day there was no issues whatsoever. It was so strange to track down. And while we're sitting inside here, I'll show you what it looks like today. Now this is nice and bright. Nice and bright display is much better than it was. Everything lights up with the key, all nice and bright. And the turn signals work. You can see it flashing out there in the garage. And the tail lights flashing. Yeah, now it works. And I suppose I should test the hazard. Yeah, of course the hazard works too. So, you might be asking what it was. I'm going to show you just how easy the fix was this time. Even though I had taken so much time and tore a bunch of stuff apart, took a long time to find the issue. I replaced the IDP box here as well as the front control module. That didn't do anything. And what it turned out to be for me was just these little wires right here. Just the wire that's connected on the side of the battery post here on your top post mount. Both of these, they were corroded right here at this connection. That corroded on both sides. I cleaned them up with a simple mixture of baking soda and water and hooked it back up, connected the battery again, and they're working totally fine. I wish I would have found this problem right away, right after I first bought it, as I've been driving for a while without turn signals, and that's not too safe. So anyways, if you're having the same problem, you might want to check here first. Super easy, simple fix. Anybody can do that and save your money for a bigger problem down the road. And start there and then dig into it more. But anyways, wish you the best of luck with your 4 Series Dodge Grand Caravan turn signal troubles. And that's all from me.